listening to that sound, it means it's Monday again. And here I am. Vacation's over, Ned.
Aww.
It's all over.
Aww.
I'm back on the old grind.
You poor baby.
I'm back at work. But hey, you know what? I'm back here.
Yeah.
In the studio. I got a little bit of the...
this is that good grind, my friend.
I got a little bit of post-vacation sniffles. That happens when you go on vacation. You get sick at the end of it, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a really nice time. But, you know, look... I didn't come up with a thing to say at the beginning of the show. All right,
that's fine. You don't have to have something to say. Do you want me to say something?
I feel like since I'm running the board, I feel like I'm supposed to have some witty thing to say about this music. Do you have any idea?
Wing a ding ding. It's Monday, and I like to sing hello from Effin Rager. How about that? That's kind of fun.
Crap. I'm out of a job next week. I can see it.
Well,
man,
it was a good run while it started. Yeah, or lasted, not started. Jeez.
Well, Ned, how'd your freaking weekend, man?
You want to know how my freaking weekend was? It was a blast. What did we did something Friday night together at some point, didn't we?
Friday night?
Yeah. What was Friday night? It's all a blur, man.
Friday night. I don't know.
I'm sure it was good. Saturday, I went to Austin, and that's where I remembered.
Friday, I came back from seeing one of my parents.
Live
we hung
concert.
out with Rahul, I think. That sounds about right, hanging out with Rahul. Yeah, because we went to that
By
house.
default.
He was house sitting.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
What were we doing before? Did we see a movie?
No, I think I just picked you up after work and we went to go.
Oh, that's right. I saw a movie. I saw Escape Room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how was that? Oh,
forgettable.
We hung out with July. Yeah.
It was very forgettable, unlike hanging out with July, which was very fun.
Yeah.
And then we got to hang out with Rahul. And Saturday...
Which was also fun, yeah.
You went out of town.
Drove up to Austin to do the second part of Bowie Elvis Fest put on by Splice Records. Holy good gosh moly. That was such a fun night. We played our show at the inside of Barracuda, formerly Red 7, and our good friends Pearl Earl happened to be on a show outside of Barracuda.
Wait, your good friend Pearl Earl? Or
friends.
Oh, so it's a
band called Pearl Earl.
Right.
Yeah, so it was like, oh my gosh, like all of our friends are here. It's really cool. So we played a cool show and got to see our friends play a show, and it was a blast. Cody came, friend of the show.
All right. Good to hear.
We took a photo. We did a photo booth with a stranger who we thought he was opening the door for us, not telling us to get in the photo booth with him and pay for pictures for him.
Whoa.
It was pretty good. Dang. I'll show you off air.
Okay.
Very good pictures.
Cool. I didn't do much. I did that debate comedy show.
Yeah, that's much.
Yeah.
Friend.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We won.
Nice.
Yeah, my team won. I was on a team with Rich Williams and Steve Cantwell, and we did a good job. And the judges loved us better than the other team.
Now, what do you win in a comedy competition?
See, I was under the impression we were going to have a trophy.
Uh-huh.
And that trophy never came.
Okay.
So, all I won was look, we got paid. There was a really great turnout.
Oh, you got paid? Then, yeah.
Nah, you cut me off, champ. You ruined my joke, damn it. Look, I cared more about winning that debate than getting paid or if people showed up. And I won. So I don't care how many people were there, and if I go back, I don't...
Are you saying you don't want the money? Because, guys, listeners, if you call in right now, you can get at least 10% cut of Connor's pay.
Look, I could win a debate round in Carnegie Hall, and I'd still be like, I won. Who cares? Who cares where I'd be? You know me, I love winning.
Wait, you'd really be excited about winning a debate in Carnegie Hall?
Yeah.
He said that like it wouldn't be an exciting thing.
Well,
it's extremely exciting.
I would be like...
They'd write Wikipedia articles about you.
I would tell everybody I won, and the Carnegie Hall thing would be like, tell them where you played. And I was like, well, Carnegie Hall, all right, whatever.
It was some dumb venue. I don't know. It smelled weird.
I didn't know how to get there. All right. But one of the people who showed up...
Practice, idiot.
Man, New Yorkers are buttholes. Why can't you just give me directions? I'm clearly lost, and I'm wearing
a left on practice, a right on practice, and another left on practice.
Sir, I'm wearing boots with spurs. Clearly, I'm not from around here. Is it East practice
Can you
or
wear
West
spurs
practice?
on a plane? Real quick, sidebar.
Yeah. If they say no, you'd be like, sorry, darling. And then you tip your cowboy hat and you get right back on that plane.
Like, no, but you can't put your hat on there either.
That hat contains
It's a 10-gallon container. Yeah.
Damn it, you got there before me. But what was really cool about the debate show was some of my old friends from debate actually came through and watched the show, and they really enjoyed it. They considered the format to be very much debate. It was really good. And speaking of old friends, Ned. All right, I'm moving at half pace here because my headphones are broken. Crap. Look. Like I said, I got a case of the post-vacation sniffles. All right, I'm not firing all cylinders.
Yeah,
right
more
now.
like the whiffles. This kid's whiffing it.
I have been taking a lot of store brand sinus.
What's your store, man? CVS?
Kroger.
All right, tight. Introduce our guest.
All right, it's an old friend of Ned's. She's actually my favorite friend of Ned's.
Whoa.
I've told you this before.
If you want to try to disagree with Connor on that, call in at 713-526-8737.
We're talking to you, Cody. Please, everybody, welcome Maddie Rich. Maddie, how are you?
Hey guys, I'm doing great. How are y'all?
We're doing
fantastic.
just fine. Oh, God.
Better now that you're on the mic. I don't have to deal with this guy.
Yeah, I'm a hot mess.
Fumbling over himself.
I'm sitting between them for a reason.
Oh, God, my pants just shot off and my suspenders flew up.
Yikes.
Anyway, how's it going? How was your freaking weekend?
Yeah.
My freaking weekend was mediocre.
Oh.
I wish you had asked me on a better Monday, but no, it was okay. Just did a lot of work.
It seemed like you were out and about. Work, yeah. You work at a hospital, right?
I do.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So you're a doctor?
Yeah, brain surgeon actually. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you for guessing that.
Maybe you can work on me because I'm just losing it
Just
today.
a
I'm
little
real
kooky.
dunderhead.
No. She said her name is Brian Surgeon.
Oh. Whoops, sorry. And what medicine do you practice in?
No, I'm actually just do marketing, something a lot more boring.
Oh, gee. I can imagine hospitals need much in the way of marketing. Are people not remembering what hospitals are? I figured that was like something that people just knew.
She's just getting the word out there.
Hospital.
Yeah.
Is yours just like our hospital is better than that one? That one doles out bad pills or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you work on mainly attack ads? Really smearing.
I have yet to do an attack ad, but no, it's basically what you think. It's like we're in the biggest medical center in the world, so here in Houston. So basically, it's just a lot of competition. Like, we want to care for you at our hospital, so come to us.
Right on.
We have stuff that they don't.
Our vaccines don't give you autism, whereas our competitors, on the other hand,
That's what I always say.
They give you lots of it by the handful. Well, enough about fun stuff.
yeah, let's stop talking about hospitals. You
No,
clearly don't want to talk about hospitals on your job.
It's not that interesting. I would say I'm one of your least interesting guests. So,
That is
Oh,
so false.
I mean,
No,
as far as
no.
like, you know.
I could list out names first and last right
Name
now.
them.
I'm
Name
kidding. No, Maddie, I've known you. I was talking to Connor in the car. I've known you for like ever. I think
Yeah.
longer than most of my friends. We met at Webster Intermediate.
Oof. Yeah.
When you were in 6th grade. I was in 8th. I think we met at a theater competition,
So, actually,
if I remember correct. Or no, please.
kind of.
Were y'all
So,
competing against each other?
not against each other. I don't know.
Friends to compete. Yeah.
So we actually met. We were in a video class together. It was a video mini course.
Did we? Was that where we? I thought I could have sworn the theater competition was before that.
No, well, no. It was the first day. It was the first day.
I
of
just
school.
remember you doing.
Oh my God,
Let's
I'm
go
on the
to
edge of my
Canada. Yeah.
Someone doesn't remember meeting me. I'd like to know more about what you remember.
Who
about
are
the
you?
theater.
You said your name is Brian Surgeon.
Oh, hey, we're getting a phone call.
Oh, phone call
I
already.
hope it's someone cool. Hey, you're on Effin Rager.
Hi, is Maddie there?
Yeah, Maddie's here.
Here she is.
Hey, Maddie, I need some marketing tips.
Oh, sick.
Specifically with social media, like invites and calendars and stuff like that.
And calendars. I can help you
Yeah.
with the calendar.
Yeah,
What-
and
what-
this is the Effin Rager show, right?
Yes, this is Effin Rager, baby.
Yeah.
So you two are basically experts in partying and going to like parties and stuff like that, right?
We've been to a few parties in our time. Yeah.
Yeah, experts, veterans.
Okay, well, I need some marketing tips from Maddie because I invited you both to my New Year's party, and you guys didn't show up.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
well.
Oh, dude, that was not a marketing problem. Trust me. We saw the invite, buddy.
I got snacks. I got drinks out, and you two were no-shows.
I think
so. I
there's-
want to
there's-
hear, right now, and you can explain to all your guests why you guys missed a huge Rager.
All right, listener, Maddie, I'm going to field this one if you don't mind. Listen, the best way, seeing that party invite, knowing you, the best way you could market that party is if you lied about which celebrity you had attending. That would have gotten people way more riled up. You need to cast a wide net. I saw that invite list. I was like, foregoing? No
Yeah,
way.
nobody.
yeah,
My friend
there was
Brian.
not that many goings on the event, but we ended up having like 40-ish, 30-ish people there. We had a party bus drop through. And you guys
Through
missed
the
all of
party?
it.
Just like drive through it?
Yeah, and guess who was on that party bus? Antoine. And Antoine comes up to me, and I'm like, oh, is Connor and Ned coming over soon? I'm so glad you came. And Antoine was like, oh, I didn't see your Facebook invite. I'm on the party bus.
All right, listen, Antoine, we can see that you're watching this show right now. You need to step to this. You need to call in and confirm if Jack is whack or not, man. Like 713-526-8737. Call in and defend yourself because Jack is throwing some pretty big accusations.
Oh,
around.
Antoine and I had a great time, but next
well,
time
we'll
I
let
throw
Antoine
Rager,
confirm
you two
that.
can
Okay, wait,
be there. Maddie, you're always invited, but
Thank you,
I mean,
thank
it's just I was really disappointed in you two. So hopefully,
do you actually
guys
need
can
marketing-
shine next time?
Do you need some marketing advice?
Do you need marketing advice? Because Maddie's here. You have the chance to do it, or
All
you're
right,
just here to
Maddie,
smear us.
should I create like a fake celebrity? Should I, what should I do to get these two to my party?
If I know one thing about Connor and Ned, it's that they really like very specific party snacks. In fact, I know what kind of candy they like.
Oh, yeah.
I would even say that you should really go for their specific candy picks. Ned, I know for a fact.
Candy?
Oh yeah.
Because guess what? We broke into a leftover Halloween candy stash.
Gross.
We had hundreds of individually wrapped candies that were like, instead of like a blanket on top of the table, like for the snack place, it was just a blanket of candy, and you both missed it.
What, can you name the kinds of
I'm
candy?
getting some confirmation from Antoine on this.
Reese's,
That's
Three
good.
Musketeers, Snickers, the ones that everyone wants, not like
nope.
Smarties or something.
Yeah. Let's get this kid out of
All
here.
right, thanks
Yeah.
for calling,
Yeah.
buddy. Better luck next time on your party.
If Jack was a candy, he'd be a Tootsie Roll.
And if Jack was our
Unfavorable, but very necessary.
friend, and if Jack was our friend, he'd know that chocolate ain't my bag.
Nope.
What is your? We were talking about sweets over at the old
Maddie,
Love Buzz before
you said
this.
we wouldn't have a segue, and we found one.
You
Here it
made
is, baby.
You can almost say that I did that.
You did. Candy talk. All right, let's get to brass taxes.
All right.
Tax, not taxes.
Wait,
Is it brass tax or brass taxes? I'm pretty sure it's brass tax.
it's brass
Brass
tax.
tax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
taxes.
Taxes
Texas.
are coming up.
I gotta
Make sure
pay.
you do
Yeah,
it.
my brass taxes are coming up.
Man, when I'm feeling down, the whole show goes under.
Shouldn't have brought so many
Wow.
trombones.
All right, so we're talking candy.
Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite candy, Maddie? I know you're a candy head.
Yeah, I'm a sour candy girl.
Ooh, me too.
What's your favorite sour candy? Like, do you like a hard sour or do you like a light sour?
I like a hard sour.
Everyone's-
Wait,
Hard-
what's the
yeah.
difference?
I'm trying to think.
I'm a sour fanatic, and even I don't know. Like, I know good and bad sour candy.
I guess I've had like lightly soured candies versus something where like a lemon head, where like as an adult I cannot handle a lemon head anymore. I can handle it. I'll eat it, guys. I'm a crazy guy, but
Whoa, man. Nah, it's recorded.
no, I swear I'll do it.
I'm just gonna tell everyone, like, Ned, he can't even handle a lemon head.
Yeah.
This lemon head.
Lemonhead's like top 5, Ned.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, top 5.
Top
Yeah,
five?
lemon heads are really good. I don't
Yeah.
consider them sour at all. They've got like a little tartness.
Very tart. There's
Yeah.
a difference between
Oh.
sour and tart.
What's the most sour?
The most sour
Text.
candy that you can get, I believe, is at the IKEA candy section.
What?
Whoa.
Tell me way more about that.
Okay, so
Do you have to build this gummy?
look, what you need to do, you got to like live with someone like Ned, or move in with someone. Within a month, they're gonna be like, "Hey, do you want to go to IKEA?" And you're like, "No, okay, I'll go with you." Abandon them.
Oh,
Do
wow.
not go for the
It's
meatballs.
true. It's very unhelpful.
Yeah, you just go straight for the candy section, and you get those big old sour skulls. You get the sour kissy lips. You get those sour wrenches.
Oh, those wrenches were very good.
Yeah.
Sour wrench.
Yeah, they did nothing for helping me build my furniture. Ruin the screws.
Believe it or not, wrong size. And we kept eating them. But it's like a strawberry apple sour wrench, and the gummy texture is very tough, and it takes you a long time to get through, and it's I'm salivating right now.
I know.
It's worth
This
it,
whole
I
episode's
guess.
going to be like,
All right, Ned, we talked about this before we came on, but what's your favorite candy?
I mean, everyone knows it's a Take 5. It's clear as day.
Yeah.
It's the best candy ever made. Yeah.
That's a candy bar.
Yeah.
Because, look, I don't consider chocolate to be candy. Look, call in at 713-526-8737
Yeah.
if you think I'm wrong.
You raised this interesting point. You couldn't consider it a sweet and
I
not
do.
a candy.
Yeah.
What is the difference, guys? 713-526-8737. Don't let them get a word
Would
out.
you call a cake candy or a cookie to be candy?
You can call it a sweet, a baked good.
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolate, I consider to be more of a sweet. I don't consider. I consider candy.
I guess when I asked you to explain the difference, I was expecting you to give me a definition and not an
Look,
example.
Candy is made in a lab and is unnatural.
Lots of chemicals.
Chocolate, yeah.
You think
yeah.
Take 5 is naturally occurring? Not even a god could create something so good.
I think chocolate. I mean, you find a cocoa bean, and then you crack it open, and there's a Hershey Kiss in it, and it's a naturally occurring thing. They're a dime a dozen everywhere. Pretzels, pretzel trees, peanuts, legumes found in the ground. What are the other one? Caramel.
You say pretzel tree?
Pretzel tree.
What is?
Yeah.
What's your take
Okay,
on this, Maddie?
They're called twigs. They're twigs. Then fine, pretzel twigs. They come off a tree.
Is that so?
Yeah, the pretzels are come up. You peel the bark off.
Yeah, no,
And
sure.
underneath it is
no,
a
it sounds
pretzel.
great.
All right, cool.
It's crazy. It's peppermint bark all over it. You pull it off.
Well, then you got peppermint and pretzel.
Yeah. Comes from the same plant. Comes from the same animal.
Obviously, I don't think pretzels come from trees,
Guys, pretzels are just dog bones. We all know this.
I'm not I'm not an idiot. I'm not a fool. I know they're made out of bread that is hardened. It's stale bread.
Scientific.
So once again, difference between sweets and candy, please.
I just told you.
You told me pretzels come from the ground.
Which technically they do.
I feel like candy is more of like something that you're gonna, eat over and over. Kind of just like stay on that for a good 10 minutes.
Have you seen the way Take Fives?
I guess not, but you gotta unwrap them.
It's like watching a cow with cud. It's just like chewing that Take 5 for too long. Look, I don't have a set definition, man. Nothing's truly defined. It's just something you feel. Look, there's a Supreme Court.
I mean, I
justice
define
out
this
there.
moment as filling space.
Look, I don't. I can't define it. I just know it when I see it. There it is. That's all you need to know, man. Quit grilling me so hard. Grill the guest. We're interviewing her, not
No,
me.
you're right. You're right.
No,
you're right.
it's fine.
And I asked for Maddie's input on it, and she also strayed away from the question.
No, I'm sorry. I'm on Connor's
Because,
side.
guys-
Maddie and I made it very clear. No gotcha questions about this candy stuff. Okay, we
Yeah,
just want to
that's
get through it.
He's just trying to embarrass us, and this is officially unfair.
No gotcha questions, but what about whatchamacallit questions? Candy bar, pretty good.
You know, this show used to be about partying.
Candy's a party, guys. We're examining
It's
it.
true.
Brick by brick.
And if Jack had had the right candy, I would have been at that party.
Exactly.
And
If
should have
Jack had
advertised
texted
it.
me a picture of 5 Take Fives, I would have been like, I'll be there in a second. And then you would have heard on the phone,
I will say that I go to specific bars in Houston for their candy dish. So
talk to me.
I do.
Dish about the candy
Poison
dish.
Poison Girl. This
Poison
is
Girl.
my guy.
They got the strawberry bonbons.
Yep. They
that's a
also
good
have
candy.
like just plain butterscotch, which I think is
Werther's
so
Originals?
Oh, Werther's Originals. Speaking of parties, do you guys want to hear my poem about Werther's Originals?
Yes.
All right. Do you have it
Poems are the
memorized?
parties
I
of
do.
words.
I think I do. This is how it goes. Pull up to the party, so fresh and so clean. Got about a dozen Werthers in the pocket of my jeans.
What about?
I'm sorry, I had that memorized.
No, that's amazing. Where did that come from?
I don't know. It's a poem I wrote about Werther's. It's because I really did go to a party one time with Werther's and stuff in my
Look,
teeth.
when inspiration strikes, you got to take it. What is it about Werther's Originals that appeals to you so much?
So smooth. And again, I'm usually like the sour candy kind of girl, but there's a very little something about Werther's. Maybe that like everybody's grandmother loves them. It's very appealing to me.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's a perfect candy.
It's
I would
very
say.
good candy.
Yeah.
I like to eat them. Now that she can't have them, I eat them in front of her, and I'm like, now you can't have any of the butterscotch. 'Cause she used to not let me have any. It's a great feeling.
It's just rude.
I hate this medicine I'm on.
Sorry, I was going to make a dark joke. That's why I didn't add
No,
on to
go
it.
for it, please.
You can't do that in front of a tombstone. It's disrespectful.
Oh no.
Ned, my grandmother is alive, you a-hole. I can't believe
Yeah,
you
and
would
she's a
make joke.
tombstone mason.
It's true. She's been working in tombstone engravery for the past decades. It's what our family fortune is built upon.
Yeah, she always wears that stupid shirt that says "I rock."
Tombstones rock.
Tombstones rock. No, Graham. Tombstone is rock. Granted, a very funny joke.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back to partying.
All
Really,
right.
this
Yeah.
candy subject
Y'all have
is gonna-
gone-
Yeah.
To so many parties. Y'all
Matt-
met at parties. No, you met at a theater competition. My bad.
We were 11.
All right.
I was.
You were wait.
I think so.
Is that? I guess that is how old you are when you get into middle school. We've
Yeah.
known each other for too long.
Way too long.
Well, this is it, guys. This is the final night of Maddie and I's friendship.
Yep.
It's gone on too long.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you can call in at 713-526-8737 if you think you can fix it, but it's pretty much gone.
Guys, please call in.
This is the final send off.
Seriously, please. We're good friends.
Look, I like Maddie a lot. I love when she comes to hang out. But if y'all split up, I mean, yeah, I'd make time to come and see you, and I'd be stuck with him.
Oh,
So
no.
please, no, keep this friendship alive.
I'll wait outside.
Please, God, if you guys can just call in, we need you to save this friendship. 713-526-8737. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes. No, Maddie, I asked you for a party picture for your promo this morning.
Yes.
And you went through our Facebook friendship and sent me every picture. We've been to some really funny parties.
Just some really embarrassing parties. it
Some
seems.
terribly embarrassing party pictures in there.
Are there photos we can put on our Instagram tomorrow morning?
Yeah, we could put some of them on there.
Let's make a Ned and Maddie slideshow.
I'm into that.
Can
yeah.
you Photoshop me in as a ghost?
Absolutely.
Sure. Whoa! Speaking of ghosts,
What?
So Maddie and I in like 2011 or 2012 or something. There was a summer. It was the summer where we hung out every day.
2012.
Yeah. Where we just decided that like ghost stories was our summer thing.
Yeah,
we're
ghost
all
stories and
about
Rudy's.
ghost stories. And what?
And Rudy's barbecue.
So every party we went to, we would just like collect the coolest people. I'm gonna do air quotes.
Yeah.
Online. We would just collect the coolest people, bring them into a room, turn off all the lights, sit everyone down, and be like, all right, y'all ready to tell some ghost stories?
Just take everyone far away from the party.
And we never had ghost stories ready. So it was a lot of us sitting in like pitch black, like
And
trying.
just giggling.
Yeah, just giggling and then like trying to tell a story and not having really an end to it. I feel like I told one ghost story and we're like, this is it. This is the
This is
summer.
the
Like,
ghost story. What was that ghost story?
it was about somebody like being led into the woods by a voice in their head. This is
It's
like
a fake ghost story.
no, it was real.
Oh. Okay.
They're real heads. I don't remember the rest of it. They got there and then there was like a leaf that looked scary. I don't know.
It's a terrible story.
Guys, if you have a better ghost story, I would love for you to scare the pants off of me. I don't know about you guys' pants, but call in at 713-526-8737 and please give me the heebie-jeebies.
What do we got? We got some comments coming in here.
I'm getting a Werther's all day. I'm getting what are we saying? Pop Rocks, yes or no for candy.
No.
James is saying yes with a Coke Chaser. Ooh, I'm not
Oh,
against
that's
that.
how Mikey from the Life commercials died.
Wait,
he
what?
He ate Pop Rocks and drank Coke and his stomach exploded.
He actually died?
Yeah.
He no longer has life?
Yeah, but they say that if you listen real
No.
closely. Gotcha. No, I think it's an urban legend. I think he just like crapped his pants or something.
Like, we can't use you as a sponsor anymore.
It's like he just assumed, no, trust me, no one saw, but we know about it now. So you're out of here.
I would like a ghost that like did pop rocks. So he's like, you're sitting alone at night and you see her like,
I hate that sound.
what is that? What is that? And then you're gloop, 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 gloop. He's like, oh my God, he drank Coke.
That's like the worst car alarm ever. Do you have any good ghost stories, Maddie?
I'm trying to think of a good ghost story. I mean, I have a real life ghost story, I guess.
Ooh, pitch it.
Not super
Like a
funny,
ghost that
but it
you
was
ran into?
I think so. There was one time I was in 6th grade. I was at my house and we were watching like The Exorcist or something like that. So I'm like,
Is this your house in Seabrook?
Yes, in Seabrook.
Seabrook, notoriously
Seabrook
haunted.
is notoriously haunted.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not joking. There's like
Wait,
literally
what?
an Indian burial ground that houses are built on
Oh
in
yeah,
Seabrook.
Ned and I frequented the graveyard because again we were really
Maddie's saying frequented.
weird.
The summer ended. the summer of horror ended when we left a party. We're like, let's go to the graveyard. So we got there. It's a graveyard on the water.
Yeah.
Spooky as heck. So it was like foggy and everything. And we took one step and we're like, nah.
Oh, okay.
The spooky
Maybe that
story
was
stopped
true.
forever.
I like to remember our friendship was a lot cooler than that. But yeah, that actually sounds about right. It was next to a haunted Girl Scout camp.
Hannah just sent me a Snopes website of fact check. Did Mikey die from
All right,
Pop
what'd you
Rocks and
say?
Coke?
Okay, give us a
Guys, a capital F false.
I knew she didn't like me all this time. Why else would she send us this crap?
She also did let us know that the show was not on the air earlier, so she does like you. And she wants only the best for the show.
Oh man,
Wait, is Mikey dead? I should just read the rest of the Snopes article. Wait, tell your ghost story while I look this up.
No, it's okay. We'll just watch you read.
No.
Okay.
So Seabrook was
Yes.
actually built upon an ancient Indian burial ground?
No, I don't think that's exactly it. I think Ned's making that up a little bit. But
Okay.
I wish I could tell you more about the facts of the Seabrook hauntings. If you do know the history of Seabrook hauntings, please call in at 713-526-8737. I'm looking at you, Paul Zinti. I don't know. You might know. Who else is on the air? I bet there's someone out there who's a Seabrook person.
What I want to know is for people listening out there or commenting and on the Facebook thread, if you had one question to ask a ghost, what would you ask it? Because these are people with a
That's a good
connection to
question.
the.
We have a connection
All
to the
ghosts,
spirit world.
they know the true religion. They know which one we're supposed to be following. That's valuable information. They probably know all kinds of stuff.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, like it's like. Have you been watching the new Sabrina series?
I have not, but please tell me more.
The way they portray Satanism in that one is that it's like completely opposite of Christianity, and yet the devil is real and they have magic. So it's like, okay, then Christianity is like the one true faith in the show canonically. I'm not saying
This is
anything.
canon.
You're not- yeah.
But it's just the way they portray it. Because like, look, if this religion was bupkis, why would the devil be running around? Why would they be able to cast magic spells?
That's a good point.
I don't know. I think about it a lot.
You think about it a lot?
Too much. Yeah. Too much probably.
Well, here's something to think about. Mikey is not dead.
Whoa.
He not only
His career is.
not only survived his childhood unexploded, but is now the director of media sales for MSG Networks.
Cool, man.
Cool.
So it looks like his career is doing just fine. But of course, we don't eat MSG, so
All right. So Ned was telling me about this other crazy party that you guys got involved with like some police.
yeah.
Yep.
You sent me a good picture of three of us holding you up to do a keg stand in a very, very small bathroom at your old place in San Marcos.
Yes. I'll try to tell as much of that
Tell
as
as
I
much,
can.
and then I'll tell my part.
And then
Yeah.
you tell your part. Okay, so what I remember, so we're in college. I lived at, one of those regular college apartments. Everybody's having parties. So I, of course, invite all my friends. Ned came up from Houston, so I think we had a decent...
Yeah,
people came up from Houston.
Me and
People
Jeremy... I guess Jeremy was with me. I don't know if he was still in San Antonio at the time.
Yeah.
Point being, Jeremy and I rolled in. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys rolled in, so that was nice. So we just had a little get together. I think it was like over the Christmas holidays, and the only reason I remember that is because we had snowman-shaped Jell-O shots at the party. So anyway, I don't remember much about the party itself, honestly. About like the time before it all went bad.
Honestly,
cool party, man.
knowing there were snowman Jell-O shots is like an insane detail.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
Good on you.
Well, that was my favorite part about it. No. Of course,
So you weren't happy that your friends drove in from Houston, but you're excited about the Jell-O shapes.
No. Yes. Oh yeah.
How did you make them? I assumed, were they layered? Like they had the small, medium, and big?
No, it wasn't quite like that. It was like an ice tray of like different shapes. Yeah, a little less cool. It's like Christmas trees.
Nah,
and stuff.
it's
Like,
fine. I get it.
Okay, I guess I'll stop.
Mental
that.
picture achieved.
Jell-O shot, candy sweet.
Ooh. Sweet.
It's a sweet? Is Jell-O a sweet or is it a candy?
I gotta
Jell-O's weird.
I gotta go with a candy.
What?
Because it's a gelatin. Well,
Gelatin's
no,
not
you're right.
candy.
Because gelatin is used to make candy. You're right.
Yeah.
Jell-O's just a sweet. It's
a sweet?
yeah.
It's just so it doesn't have bones, unlike most treats we eat.
It does have bones. It's made of gelatin. That's sheep bones.
Yeah.
Jell-O
It's got
made
no
of bones.
It is bones.
If you get it in the Luby's line, I'm going to say it's probably not candy. It's probably a dessert. That's your choice. Instead of pie, you get green Jell-O.
Because it's probably sugar-free Jell-O.
I love that lukewarm green Jell-O.
I was just about to say, could you imagine if your blood was Jell-O? Maddie, do you remember when we would text each other once a week? That was like, hey, could you imagine if your teeth were gummies?
I was just about to say, I think it was like, imagine if your fingers were carrots.
If your bones were carrots, so they would just like snap all the time.
Yeah. Imagine if your teeth were toenails and they just like kind of bend every time you try to bite something. We have a dark
Soft
friendship.
Yeah. We just like scaring and grossing each other out.
Just a little bit.
So the party's happening. Now, of people being of age at the party, Jeremy and I were the only people that were 21 there.
Yeah, minimal. I think I was 20 years old probably.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
we bought the beer for the party.
Yep.
The party gets busted. Mm-hmm. Jeremy and I are upstairs, or did we go upstairs because the cops came?
You came upstairs because the cops came. Everybody else at that point kind of figured we're all underage, so it's okay. The funny part is that we tried to hide the people who were of age.
They
so
protected us.
Yeah. Dude, that's how it works. If enough people commit the same crime, the cops can't arrest all of you, therefore no one gets arrested.
So Jeremy and I hid upstairs and listened to the cops bust the party. I have a really good disposable camera picture of Jeremy with a glass like against the bathroom floor and us listening. And I remember we're sitting in the dark because we're like, we can't get caught.
I just imagine like if you hit that, the one cop downstairs with his flash was like, huh? That sounds like a Kodak 500. Yeah, they just run upstairs.
Y'all got photographers down there? Not the press. The enemy of the police. No, yeah. So we put our the cup down there. We're listening to the whole breakup. We hear, of course, every 20-year-old. They're like, well, actually, I did it. I'm Spartacus, and then they did the whole Spartacus thing.
Dude.
No one gets arrested. No, it was really great, and they threw away my beer. I was really upset.
Oh yeah.
What the?
Yeah, but they left the cheap beer, but they threw away my fancy beer.
So this
Wait,
is
the
the best
cops
part.
threw away your fancy beer?
Yeah.
Were they just like craft beer? What the hell kind of beer?
Kinda.
Basically, the best part is that they came in and they were like, all right, we're not going to arrest anybody. Nobody's getting in trouble, but you have to dump everything out. And this meant like one by one I had to take the snowman Jell-O shots and throw them into the trash can.
He's like, those snowman Jell-O shots? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm Officer Bill Clinton.
We had to open every beer and pour it down the drain. I mean, it was a sad sight. So they're peeking around.
Let you shotgun them into the drain.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wait,
Officer, it's just faster.
impressive technique.
Yeah. So they're like literally opening the cabinets underneath the sinks because we were trying to hide bottles and stuff under there. It just didn't work. So they made us throw every single thing away, and I'm just kind of sweating standing there because we had actually hidden an entire keg in the bathroom, and as they're pulling open cabinets, I'm just standing there sweating, thinking like, oh no, they're gonna open that door any minute now. One cop points to the door, he just goes, pantry, and I said, yep. Yep, that's the pantry. And so he walked right past it. So
why wouldn't you check even the pantry seems like a place to hide alcohol.
Or maybe he said bathroom or something like that.
Yeah.
He said, yep, that's it. And so he didn't open it for whatever reason. So After a while, everybody
It was like
leaves.
9 kids
It's
stacked
sad.
on top of the keg, like, woo.
People were under the bed. I mean, it was goofy. Just classic college.
He
party.
sounds like a rookie cop who later that day got chewed out by a veteran cop who was just like, you know what you could put in a pantry, man? And he just like rails against him.
My partner was murdered in a speakeasy in a pantry.
It took weeks to get the Cheetos out of his nose. Well, that sounds like a really cool party.
It was.
Have you had a lot of cop run-ins? I feel like that Seabrook crew has like.
What do you mean that Seabrook crew?
I mean the crew
What
of
do you
Seabrook
mean, the
kids.
Seabrook crew?
Yeah.
No, they have a very tight group of friends.
Are you not from Clear Lake?
But I mean, Seabrook, Clear Lake.
Seabrook
it's the
and
same
Clear Lake
thing.
are, like,
But
adjacent.
I'm very much from Seabrook.
Yeah.
Ooh.
SB Rude Boys?
Yeah.
No, I feel like anytime I'm getting into mischief or trouble, it's with you guys.
Ah, yes.
which is great. It's fun. That's why I like hanging out with you
Oh
guys.
yeah,
But
yeah. We like to act like children.
what do you have any like crazy cop stories at all?
I do have one actually.
Is it too crazy or is
No,
it?
no.
Okay.
It's not too crazy. I'll try to tell it quicker than it really is because it was a wild one.
We got time.
Okay, we got time. So it was actually our high school graduation night.
Tight.
Have you heard this story? I don't know if you have.
I don't
yet,
think
Ned.
so.
Anyway, this unfortunately
This is your high school graduation?
my high school graduation.
Okay.
Yes. So a friend of ours had thrown a party for us. He was a little bit older, but he threw a party for us for our graduation. And we all went over there. We're having a great time. We're just bragging to all these older kids that we just graduated. We just graduated. And they said, oh, what college? We said, Clear Lake High School. And they're
Nope.
like, what? What are these children doing here? Like, that's something we got. So
Are you 2010 or 2011?
11.
What was you guys' we were like 09 feeling fine. I think Cody's 10 you know.
We were just,
God.
wait.
Creative.
We went to a farm school. People are dumb hick.
Farm school.
Everyone's got guns and takes horses to school.
It's 08 gun. No, wait, yeah, what is it? 1 here for fun?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe something like that. I wish I remembered.
Double the
actually.
one, double the fun.
Yikes. No, I remember all of our shirts said like rock and roll, but like the L's at the end were like rock hands. Yeah, it was
2011, rock and roll,
rock
baby.
and roll. Yeah, and our class song was Journey. Like,
My class song with Journey.
where were we? What was happening?
I was Don't Stop Believing.
But so was ours.
Oh my God. I graduated in like 87 though. No, I
It's the
graduated.
Journey World Tour.
I graduated in 2008 and it was ridiculous.
I did tell someone recently, like, that specific song is probably the song that I've heard the most in my life. Like, do you think you've heard
I'm
a song
real sick
more?
of it.
Probably not. If you think you've heard a song more in your life, then you should call in at 713-526-8737 and just let us know what is the song that you
Don't even
have
tell
heard
us,
your whole
just
life?
start singing it.
Oh yeah,
I already
we
know
want
what
that.
song I've heard more than that.
Will you sing it?
Oh, say can't. Yeah, that's right. It's the national anthem.
Another
no.
Journey hit.
Yeah.
Wait, continue to tell your story. I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically what happened was we're at this party. We're all young and naive and afraid, and the cops did swing by, but everybody else there was of age.
I love they swung by.
They swung by.
That is a real quick cop story. It's like, yeah,
Well,
we're just stopping by, seeing if
mean-
anyone's breaking any laws.
truly and honestly, people just saw them drive down the street.
Hmm.
They didn't even stop at the party. But,
Okay.
But it gets better from there. So my good friend Ben Bacon, friend of the show. I don't know.
Friend of the
I don't know
show.
if Connor knows him, but
Friend of the Ned.
friend of the net.
All right.
So
We shall see if he can stand up to my harsh judgment.
You should meet Ben. I think you'd really like him.
I,
All
think,
right.
I wish
Yeah.
that he was on the show to tell this story. 'cause
I don't
it's
think
really his
Connor's a
story.
huge Joe Birch fan.
I'm a big
Yeah.
Joe Birch
that
fan.
was
Who isn't?
that was a friendship that I was like, this is either going to go like perfect or south.
horrible.
Like,
Dude,
yeah.
well, the first thing he did when we met, he's like, dude, I've seen your stuff. You're great. I'm like, yes, more friendship from
Bring it
this
in.
person.
Did you know you've seen Joe Birch in a movie before?
Oh,
Yeah,
Which
he's one of
one?
your
He's the
student
mud
films.
man.
Yeah, he's the mud man. Yeah.
I've actually known Joe Birch the longest. I've known him since I was in first grade.
Whoa.
Yeah. We weren't friends for a good amount in between, though. Yeah. But it's okay. I still say I've known him the longest.
Finish this dang story.
Okay, I'm sorry. So anyway, we see the cop coming down the street. They don't even stop at the house, but Ben Bacon decides to take his like leap over the fence. So Ben starts jumping over the backyard that we were in, like over to the next house. And he's standing in this like very quiet yard. And he says that he just sees a silhouette of a man holding a giant bottle, just saying, "Hey, what are you doing in my yard?" and Ben just stops, pauses, and then just immediately like starts sprinting. And Ben's like, obviously he wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't stealing anything from this guy. But whenever you just sprint away from a man when you're in his yard, obviously he thinks you're doing something wrong. So Ben takes like one leap over the fence, like grabs onto the fence, tries to make one swift, clean leap.
Oh, no.
He starts to fall over the other edge and realizes that there are two fences next to each other.
Oh, no.
Like a foot apart or something. So he thinks he's making this like clean leap. But then, unfortunately, he just like topples over the other fence that's like a foot away from this fence. And then he just feels like a steel grip from this man's hand around his ankle.
Oh.
So Ben's just like dangling down the side of the fence, like scraped his entire side of his body. And eventually, I guess the man let go and Ben took off running. I just think it's a hilarious cop story because the cops never came.
It was merely man that took him. Dude,
Yeah.
I had a similar experience where I snuck through. It wasn't even a cop thing. I think we were just trying to get to an apartment, and we accidentally started going through someone's backyard, and we're just like, okay, it's College Station, just keep walking, you'll get it. So we're walking through, and we're like, all right, just act cool, act cool. So we're like looking down and walk through, and there's people just sitting out there, and we're just like, just walk fast, just go, go, go. And we walk through, and someone goes, Ned? It was my middle school friend Max Burnett.
What?
Of every house in College Station. We got a call real quick. Let's check it out.
Hey, you're on Effin Rager.
Mer?
You're on Effin Rager. What's up?
Oh, hi. You guys telling cop stories?
We are telling cop stories.
Oh, I got a cop story. Can I tell a cop story?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What you got?
Okay, so I set up a house show in Arlington, Texas, with the band of Boogie Knots. You guys are familiar with them.
Love them.
Yeah. We played a show. It was our last show. And we got one song in. The cops came to the door, pounded on that door, and then everyone was like, should we stop? And then the dudes in the Boogie Knots were like, no, keep playing. We kept playing. And the idea was to keep playing loudly and assume the cops couldn't hear us, or we couldn't hear the cops.
Did you think that wouldn't make them madder?
They got madder.
Okay.
We eventually finished the set and let them in, and they dragged everybody outside. I was only wearing long johns, didn't have my wallet on me. And the officer asked what my name was, and I told him I have a very long last name, which I will not tell you, but it is very long. And after spelling it several times incorrectly, they finally let me go inside and get my ID. And when I told them when they saw my ID, I heard them on the little not intercom, what do you call that thing? The little police
walkie-talkie?
The walkie-talkie, yeah, we call it a walkie-talkie.
Walkie-commie?
I'm sure they call it something else.
Yeah.
Sure, there's a cool cop name for it.
Oh, radio. Yeah, that makes way more sense.
Yeah. He was on the buster. And they go, so yeah, he checks out, he's fine. And then the cop goes, well, he's giving us trouble. And then they wheeled me in.
Whoa.
Wow.
Spent the night in jail. And so did everybody who lives at that house. I didn't live there, but the Boogie Knots from Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
That's what I'm calling you guys. I figured you guys have some association with that band.
No, I know them well.
They slept in that house with nobody that lives there that evening because we were all in jail.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was silly times. That's my cop story.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Were you able to overcome it? Were charges you don't have? I mean, you didn't give it your last name. I know it's George Stephanopoulos.
Yeah.
But like, did any?
How did you know my last name?
He spelled it perfectly too.
My last name is Van de Veerdonk. I got a long last name. You can't spell that. Yeah. It's but it went to trial. I didn't go to trial. My mom is a lawyer. When she heard this story, she was pissed, and she came down from Austin to talk to the prosecuting attorney and let me off the hook. It says, look, he did try to spell his name several times. It looked like he was belligerently drunk. And I was like, was super straight. I was hanging out with my boy Ryan.
Yeah.
Who doesn't do the drugs. We were eating Takis. That was the hardest drug we did that night. Were bags of Takis.
Hey, that's
a great party snack.
That's a spicy snack.
Yeah.
I imagine a bunch of lawyers sitting in a room. It's like, well, they kept playing. It's like, they kept playing? It's like, yeah, they kept playing. So the cops didn't come in. It's like, well, I can't see a problem. They kept playing. Like, I was like, yeah, legally. Yeah.
Like the lawyers, the judge was like, "Let's put on this record real fast." He's like, "You guys are awesome."
This slaps. Thanks so much.
What a happy ending! I'm so happy the justice system worked out in your favor, and you got a new fan. No, it's a great story.
Yeah, that
good
is a great story, man. Yeah, cops, not a big fan.
You're not a big fan of the cops?
No, I just don't want to deal with them. Like they can do their thing. I just don't want to deal with them.
Yeah,
it kind of scares me sometime.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Ned, you got to be kidding me.
Soon. You should have knocked on wood after you talked about how much you don't want to see the cops.
Now the cops are knocking on our wood.
We got to get out of here.
Okay, guys, I'll take care of this.
Maddie, are you sure?
I'll take care of this.
You're the younger one.
I know how to talk to cops.
All right, we're out of here.
Open up.
Hello, sir. Hello. Hi, welcome.
Open the door.
Oh, yep, it's open. Sorry. Double sound effects.
Yeah. Is this a double pane door? I saw a fence just like that down the street.
Double pane fence, yeah. Did you guys make it over okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Look, full disclosure.
Okay.
We have been driving around the block all night, trying to work up the courage. Look, we knew that there were crimes going on here, but we heard this party so freaking cool.
Yeah, we were just kind of afraid to come in.
Look, we know we're doing our job, but we're cops. It's our job. We don't want to be the lame cops. We want to be like the cool cops.
Oh, so you guys are just here to stop by.
Well, we did get a complaint.
We do have to stop some of the partying, but we heard there was
boozing.
We heard there was cruising.
We heard
there was
that
zero
there were
snoozing.
Yeah, we heard that there were some kind of snowman shaped jots, Jello shots.
Which honestly,
are those a sweet or a dessert? Candy. I don't even know.
Yeah, we had a big old argument about that. Cause see, sweets are illegal here in Footloose Town.
We're
as is dancing.
We're like the true detective cops. We talk about a lot of dumb crap all the time.
Okay, so I don't. I mean, you guys can come in there, but I'll be honest
we
with you
could.
guys.
We're too old.
I'll just be honest. There is no party going on here.
All right. Well, if you invite us, then we can.
Whoa,
all right.
wait. Are you saying there's no party at all?
There's nothing going on
It's
here.
just you having this wild, wicked rager?
It's just me in this empty house and that locked pantry door.
All right. Well, that checks out for me. I think we can head out. And wait a minute.
Second. You got a lock on your pantry door?
Yeah, it's just a pantry door. It's just
My
a pantry
mentor,
door.
Officer Older Cop, he told me all about how
That's true. I did. That's me, Officer Older Cop.
And I'm Officer Sniffles Cop, because I always got a case of the sniffles.
We're coming in here.
Sick.
Please, let me take your arm so you can carry me in. I am, of course, older.
And I will be wearing gloves, 1, to handle evidence, and 2, because I'm sick, so don't touch me.
He's wearing double-paned gloves. We actually have a fence just like that.
All right. Well, the good thing is I brought my lock-picking kit. I don't need a warrant. I'm just going to bust this open with my bang, bang, bang. That's what sound it makes.
I'll use my lock-picking kit to tell you which one to shoot. Here, I pick that one.
Bang,
Shoot it.
bang, bang, bang.
Okay, are you
my
good?
6-shooter only had 7 bullets in it, so now I got to throw the gun away. All right, let's open this door.
Uh-oh.
It's full of booze.
Uh-oh.
This is packed to the gills with liquors of various kinds.
What's one person doing with all this liquor?
There's no one else here, I can assure you. Nobody's upstairs. Nobody's listening through a cup on the floor.
Well, if there's nobody here, then I guess you're not going to have a problem.
Wait a second. I just heard the sound of a Papacitos glass cup rubbing against the floor of the ceiling above me.
That's not it.
We got to
not
go
it.
check on that in a second.
Officer
now?
Sniffles,
Should we do it now?
you stay right here. I'll walk upstairs and start a separate scene with different characters.
Okay, go quick because our shift on the cop job is almost over.
You stay down here.
We're kind of
I will
pressed for
continue
time.
to play the part of Officer Older Cop.
All right.
Hey, you two, Connor and Ned.
Yes, I get to play myself in this scene. This is great.
And you're Ned.
And I'm Ned.
What are you guys doing up here? What are you doing with that glass? Do you guys know the girl
We're-
downstairs?
We're playing cups. Hang on.
Just
We only have one cup, so we're not very good.
Wait, are you talking about that cool movie with Anna Kendrick?
Yeah, cup perfect.
What do you have to say for yourself, Ned?
oh yeah, just nothing here. Just taking a a big old Take 5 right now. And,
Whoa.
Taking a break from the cup game.
Pretty cool candy
Taking
bar.
5.
Also, nice jorts. Anyways,
so.
I'll see you guys later.
All right. Meanwhile, back downstairs. Officer Older Cop, you're here. I thought of something cool to say.
Yeah, what's up, man?
All right, Maddie, you're going to have to pay for these crimes.
Oh, you guys learned each other's names while you were downstairs.
Yeah, I'm a cop. I did my job.
Okay. I had a fun scene upstairs. You know what? It's not worth showing the scene.
Tell me about it in
downstairs.
the car on the way back to the station. All right, ma'am, if you think you can get away with this, you were sadly mistaken unless you pour out every single last bottle of booze
Every single last
into
one.
these shot glasses. That's right. I said we were the cool cops and
Freeze.
Freeze.
And they drank those liquors. They drank them all night. Officer Sniffles, Maddie, Officer Older Guy, Connor, and Ned. And Ned had at least 5 Take 5s that night.
And Connor got good at that cup game.
And they all sat down to watch Glass Cup Perfect.
The anime adaptation of Pitch Perfect.
Subbed in-house by Officer Old Guy. And scene.
Oh, wow.
Maddie, you are fantastic at improv.
No, that was a nightmare.
As are we.
You ran with it. That's all you really need in improv.
That was a nightmare, just like running into real cops. It's truly a nightmare. I felt just as nervous.
I would if I
I'm sweating just as
Yeah,
much.
I'm kind of sweating too.
if I was to become a cop and I had to arrest someone really cool, I would definitely be sweating buckets about it. Like, oh my god,
Dude, I almost had to arrest myself back there. You
I
think
know.
I wasn't nervous?
But those jorts.
I was holding the gun on myself and Maddie, and I was like, I don't know who's the real one. Who do I pull the trigger on?
All right. Unfortunately, we are running.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, we
Dang.
are. Yeah, we're running a little late. I'm surprised the next guy hasn't. Well, no, that's somebody else.
Wrap it up.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
All right, that means it's time for our last segment. And my phone volume's down. I want a new plug. Tell us what's going on. Tell us all the stuff you're doing after I sing this song. All right, Maddie, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to the dentist.
Yeah.
So
Heck yeah.
gotta get all this candy out of my teeth. You know?
Ah, boo.
Yeah. So that's what I got going on this week.
This is Maddie with cotton in her mouth, and she's like, actually, the difference between sweets and candy.
I just want to talk about this last night.
That's my plan for the week.
Well, I wanted to ask. I mean, you had a big announcement happen recently.
I did.
Do you
yeah.
do you want to plug
we
this?
didn't even get to
Oh,
talk
this is
about
a
it.
good plug. Okay, yeah. So I'm actually going to have the biggest party that I've ever thrown, probably.
A bris. Oh, okay.
No,
All
not
right.
quite.
No, it's Maddie Rich.
Yeah, Maddie. No, I'm getting married
Oh.
this December, so it's a while away. I'll plug that, not to confuse any of you watching to think that you're invited, because you're probably not. I don't know. Show me that guest
But
list.
you are Facebook living it, of course.
Oh, my Aunt Erin doesn't get an invite to that wedding. You are not
come
welcome in
on.
Pearland.
Oh, she can come.
Yeah. Great. Well,
Maddie, you've also been on an episode of Honey, I Shrunk the Binge. That's
I have.
super
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah.
We shrunk the binge on Pretty Little Liars.
I love that episode.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
fantastic.
I would love to plug that. You guys should absolutely tune in to Honey, I Shrunk the Binge. Pretty Little Liars episode. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Maddie's also chimed in for like half a second on 2 other episodes, I think.
Yeah,
of
that's
just
true.
being on the couch and be like, "Sup?"
Hey, yeah, they like to record at my house, but it's nice. I like having the guys around.
I like recording at the house.
All right, Ned, do you have anything to plug?
Futile Society every Thursday at Secret Group at 8 p.m. Only $5, and Swimwear Department has some shows coming up. If you go on Facebook, you can learn more about those shows. I will not pitch. Oh, I'm hosting Grown Up Storytime tomorrow night, guys. Grown
What the hell?
Grown Up
What?
Storytime at Rudyard's
you
tomorrow at
find
8
out?
p.m. Like a week ago.
What the frick, man? Why did you tell me this?
Are you gonna go or not?
Now I am.
You should have gone before. It's a fantastic show. In fact, I would say it's the best show in Houston. It's been running for several years now, and it's so great. 8 p.m. tomorrow, Rudyard's. Check it out.
Cool. I wish we would send newsletters to each other now, because we clearly don't talk to each other, so we need something. Well, something just kicked on. Weird. The only thing I have to plug is January 14th, which means it's a month away from my birthday. No excuses. Everyone listening now knows when it is. I don't have anything to plug. I guess I'll plug Grown Up Storytime.
Yeah, we'll plug that On Your Birthday is Faking It, stand-up show where people
which I am
play
gonna
characters.
be on.
Yeah.
Kelly Juno, friend of the show, she's putting this show on yet again. I've been on it 2 times before. This will be my 3rd time. I'm very, very excited to do it. And then the very next day, look, Effin Rager, y'all said the live stream was good, but y'all missed having the audience there, and you wanted to see us live in front of you. We're going to do it at Station Theater. Ned, we're gonna
10
put
p.m. baby. Yeah.
What?
Late Rager, baby.
Yeah, look, we're gonna have a late night Rager at 10 p.m. at Station Theater on December 15th.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
February 15th.
December.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
December 15th for freaking wedding. No, I don't know what date it is.
Not quite.
Consider 15th to make this joke work.
It's okay. We already made a day, so.
All right. Well, the song's over, so.
Yeah, this has never happened.
Freaking.
Can we play it
Too much
again?
plugs.
Bye.
Bye.